So if you've ever created a routine or a schedule and you only followed it for maybe 3 to 5 days and then you went back to your bad habits, you were not consistent, and also you said something that you're going to do, but you didn't do it, and maybe even in business, 1 month you were making a lot of progress, but then month after that you were back to square one. You were not able to make progress and you felt like you're failing constantly. Now in this video I'm going to explain why this is happening and why you're experiencing these constant ups and constant downs. And I'm also going to show you 3 things that you can do to solve this forever and completely. And whenever you're going to experience these ups and downs, you will have a framework and a technique that you can follow to always get out of that state. So let's just dive right into it. So why this is happening and why are you constantly self-sabotaging? And it's because of your subconscious mind. Now, you have 2 minds. You have subconscious mind and conscious mind. And subconscious mind is 90%, and it essentially rules your whole world. It has your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, everything that you think and feel about yourself, it's stored there, as well as your habits and behaviors that you do. On the other hand, conscious mind is very short term. It relies on willpower and it's something that you can rely on. It's just 10%. It's very on surface. So when you have those limiting beliefs, thoughts and emotions and also behaviors, it's coming from your subconscious mind. Over the course of your life, you've been programmed to believe something. You've been repeating the same pattern of behavior for some time. Without you maybe even realizing it, you were doing something. You were feeling the certain way. Maybe every single day you wake up anxious, stressed out, confused, and you don't know how to take your business to the next level. You have that anxiety of not knowing where the next client is going to come from. That fear that what's going to happen if I'm not going to make this work. And also habits. Maybe you've been scrolling on social media first thing in the morning for years and it became a habit. And it's not something you do consciously, because think about it. Whenever you grab your phone, it comes really on autopilot. You don't think about it, you just do it. It's like a cue. And all of those things are stored in your subconscious mind. So when you create a routine or a schedule and you really want to become better, become more consistent, you focus, it's very likely that you focus on the doing part. Waking up early, working 2 or 4 hours without distractions, going to the gym, eating healthy, all of these things. You try to do all of those activities first. But that's very surface level and very short term. Like you can have the motivation to do that, waking up early, going to the gym and following the new schedule and routine that you created for yourself. But because it's coming from your conscious mind and you have to use a lot of willpower, motivation, then you're not going to stick with it. You're not going to be consistent with it for more than a couple days, best couple weeks. So instead of being focused on doing all of these things, start by being that person first. Now let me explain. There's this principle called, let me just write it down, be, do, and have. Okay, so if you want to have something, I talked about this a lot on my channel, so you can just watch videos where I explain this concept in more detail, but just to give you an idea of what I mean by this is that if you want to have something, a particular result, a certain revenue, physique, whatever that might be, a lot of people think that they have to do first to have that. It's very logical if you think about it. You have to eat healthy, be in a caloric deficit, exercise in order for you to lose weight. With business, you have to have conversations with new prospects, create content to get sales. It's very self-explanatory, but it's not everything, because what you need to make sure that you do first is you have to be that person. It's all about staying consistent with those actions that you do so you can have. And the best way to do it is when you become that version of yourself that is capable of doing and naturally having. So with business example, if you, let's say, create a routine and you want to stay consistent with your deep work in the morning, then you just cannot wake up and focus on, I'm just going to sit down behind my desk and then I'm going to do the deep work so I can sign more clients. No. First, you need to become that person. Okay? You need to be that version of yourself that for that person that is natural to sit down behind the desk and do the deep work for 4 hours, 6 hours, and it's very easy. No distractions, complete flow. So if that's something that you want, whatever that may be, you need to become that person first. So now that you understand where all these things are coming from, where you're self-sabotaging, where you are not consistent and why that is, then let me just give you some practical, actionable steps that you can take to make sure that you rewire your subconscious mind and become that person that you need to be. So the first thing is define who you need to be. So who is that 2.0 version of you? Who is that person that you want to become, that is capable of doing all of these things that you want to be doing every single day and also having everything that you want to have? And the biggest thing here is that you need to be clear. You need to be clear exactly how that person thinks, how that person behaves, and how that person feels. For example, is that 2.0 version of you confident, resilient, calm every single day? Who is that version? Also, on top of that, you can also define how does that version of you show up when you are trying to do the deep work. How do you show up? You show up and you are consistent and you do the work without distractions. So you need to be very clear because this is a very defining moment. This sets everything. This sets how you do your actions and the results that you're going to get. This affects the inputs that you're going to work on and create that will result in the outputs that you're going to get. So be very clear who you need to be and who is that version of yourself, how that version thinks, feels, and acts. Once you do that, you need to embody that version of yourself. You need to embody those new beliefs, thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. And you need to have a very specific and effective way to reprogram your subconscious mind and put new inputs there, new beliefs, thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and a new identity, okay? And the best way to do that is by leveraging visualization. So visualization is a very powerful tool, and when done right, it can have amazing results, an amazing impact on your life and your business as well. So once you define who you need to be, the next step every single day is to just close your eyes and visualize yourself. Visualize from first person that version of you and how they approach the work. If that's your goal, being more productive, efficient, getting the things done, and being in the flow and focused for a couple hours per day, then visualize yourself being that person. Visualize yourself sitting behind your desk, working without distractions, and really feeling like you are that person right now. And you can also visualize how you overcome urges. When you have an urge to click off and go on social media, visualize yourself how you're going to overcome that. How you're not going to fall for that urge, fall for that distraction. And once you do that, it's going to be much easier for you to do it in real life, in reality, in the present moment. Because once you open your eyes from that visualization, your brain is slightly rewired and it expects you to do those things that you visualized. And the more you repeat this, it's just like muscle or skill. The more you do it, the better you'll be at it. When you exercise, the more you exercise a particular muscle, the bigger the muscle will get. So this way, you're going to trick your brain into that particular action because you are that person. Because your brain doesn't understand the difference between what's real and what is imagined. So visualization is like a fast track towards who you need to become, so you can do those things consistently every single day, so you can have what you want. Okay? And once you visualize every single day consistently, you're exposed to those new beliefs, thoughts, emotions, and habits by seeing them first. Then you need to take action from that place. You need to take action, not just for the sake of taking action. Okay, you need to take action from that new version of you that you defined. That new version of you that you visualize every single day. Exactly how you visualize everything, you need to take action from that place. If you define that you are abundant, confident, calm, and collected version of you, and you visualize yourself, how you approach your work, how you approach your sales calls, how you approach your clients or prospects, then you need to replicate exactly that in the reality right now. Okay, so when you're about to reach out to someone and you define yourself as a confident version, then be that confident version in that moment. And be that calm, collected, and confident you that you need to become. So yeah, that's everything for today's video, really. I just wanted to share this powerful concept with you because it changed my life and changed lives of my clients, and it changed everyone that I consulted on how to end self-sabotage. Because it's not about these little hacks and tips and things that you see on YouTube these days. It's much bigger than that, and it's coming from within. Okay, so remember to take action on these 3 things that I just mentioned, and remember, if it's only one thing that you take out from this video, it's this, okay? It's just this principle of be, do, and have. If you understand this, then everything will change and you'll get everything you want in your life. I'm going to probably record more videos on this topic because it is that powerful. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for more content like this, and if you want my help, you can check out the links in the description. And yeah, thank you so much, and see you in the next one.